Hey, what's going on guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you such an overpowered squad builder on FIFA 16 that costs about 15k, so you know it's really cheap. I'm sure most of you can afford it, but it's just such a beastly team. I mean, I come up against other teams that cost like around 500k in like Division 2 and Division 1 with this team, and you can just sort of smash them 5-0, it's just amazing. So I thought I'd show you this team. So I use this 4-3-2-1 formation, so you know it's a very counter-attacking team, very quick going forward. And yeah, I'll start off in goal. So in goal I've got Lloris, the Tottenham beast. This guy is really good. You know, he's really overpowered goalkeeper. As you can see, his stats are amazing. 87 diving, 88 reflexes, 83 handling, and 82 positioning. So really good all-round stats, and in general a really good goalkeeper. In front of him I've got the two French centre-backs. I've got Perrin on the right hand side, as you can see here, and on the left hand side I've got Mathieu, the Barcelona centre back. Again, really good players. You know, they've both got decent pace, especially Perrin, you know, with that 76 pace, and they're both very solid as well. Their defending and physical stats, as you can see, Mathieu, he's got 84 defending and 82 physical, and Perrin, he's got 85 defending and 80 physical. But overall, really good centre backs. I'd say Mathieu is really good. Yeah, and you know, out of the two, I mean, they're both really good, but Mathieu is probably the most overpowered in the back four here. He just feels so fast and so solid at the back. Definitely a player you should try out if you haven't on FIFA 16 before. And then as for my left back, I've gone with Tremolinas. I'm not sure who he plays for. I can't really remember that team, but nevertheless, this guy is really overpowered. As you can see, he's got 85 pace, so he's very quick down that left hand side, and he's got really good all-round stats as well. That's 79 passing, along with that 78 dribbling, 77 defending, and 74 physical. Really nice, well-rounded stats, and in general just a beast down that left back side. As for the right hand side, I've gone with Debussy, the player that sort of, I think he might have gone on loan from Arsenal, or he might have left them. I'm not too sure, to be honest. He sort of disappeared. I haven't really seen much of him recently. But I thought I'd give him a go on FIFA 16, and he's actually been really good for me, to be honest. You know, he's another player that's got really nice, well-rounded stats. Obviously, his shooting isn't great, but you know, you don't really need defenders with great shooting, to be honest. And yeah, as for this guy, he's really overpowered. Not got the quickest of pace, like compared to Tremolinas, but nevertheless, you know, he's got really good defending stats, really good physical stats, good passing, good dribbling, and in general is really good on that right-hand side. And then as for my central midfield, this is where it gets very overpowered. These players are very good. On the right hand side I've got Diarra, if I can actually spell his name correctly. There we go. I think this is an upgraded card, still really cheap, but he's super overpowered. This guy is one of my favourite centre mids in FIFA 16. He just feels amazing. He just works up and down the pitch all game. All his stats are fantastic. As you can see, he's got 77 pace, 76 dribbling, so he's very quick on the ball, 72 passing, which is decent for a defensive player, along with 81 defending and 71 physical. So overall, a really overpowered centre midfielder. Definitely a player you should try out. I do like to put him in a lot of my squad builders because this guy is just so overpowered. He tends to stay back a little bit more than the other centre midfielders, which is good just to protect the defence a little bit. But yeah, it works very well. And as for the left hand side, I have got Busquets, the Barcelona Spanish central midfielder. Again, this is another defensive player to play alongside Diarra. As you can see, he's not very quick, this guy, with that 53 pace, but that doesn't matter too much, to be honest, because you know, this guy's going to be staying back most of the time, getting in those tackles, and just sort of out-muscling players off the ball, winning the ball back, then giving it to the other centre midfielders and starting an attack. But overall, this guy feels really good. You know, he's 86 rated, so he's going to be pretty good. He's got that 83 defending and 80 physical, as well as 77 passing. So, you know, really good defensive midfielder. It does everything you'd want from a centre defensive midfielder. Just wins the ball back and starts attacks, basically. And as for my central midfielder, this guy's a little bit more attacking, but an absolute beast nevertheless. You know, he goes forward, he chips in with goals all the time, he gets assists. This guy's just amazing. If you haven't tried him out on FIFA 16, definitely give him a go. He's one of the most overpowered centre attacking midfielders on the game, in my opinion. This guy is very good. As you can see, his stats are pretty decent. 75 pace, 87 dribbling, so he's very good on the ball. You know, he's one of those players that can just skip round challenges from defenders. He's also got 75 shooting, which is very good, and 80 passing, so he'll supply the strikers and left forward and right forward very well. And yeah, he's the more attacking option in the team. You know, he'll get forward a little bit more than the two centre midfielders alongside him. And then as for my strike force, this is when it gets very sweaty. You know, these players are very quick, but very cheap as well. You know, On the right hand side we've got Alessandrini, if I can spell his name right. Let's have a look, here we go. Yeah, there we go, Alessandrini. As you can see, his stats are very good. You know, he's got a very nice, well-rounded card. He's very fast with that 91 pace, 79 dribbling as well, 76 shooting and 71 passing. So really nice all-rounded stats, and I think he's only like 800 coins as well, which is an absolute bargain. He's one of those players that can just so easily get in behind the defences when you're going on counter-attacks and stuff like that. No one will be able to catch him because he's so quick, and then he's really good at finishing as well, actually. A lot better than his card suggests. Then as for my striker, one of the most overpowered and sweaty players on FIFA 16, we're going with Bovu, the Leon striker, not the La Liga striker. This guy is absolutely amazing. He feels so quick, this guy. His shooting as well is brilliant. His passing is decent, and he's just, you know, your all-round striker. He's just fantastic, this guy. If you haven't tried him out, definitely give him a go. Obviously, he's not the strongest of players and not the tallest of players, so if you like to play with a target man or someone like that, this guy's probably not the best for you. But if you like playing sort of getting behind style of play, this guy's going to work a treat. You know, he's so good at getting in behind defences and scoring those one-on-ones. He'll just do it all match, basically. And then on the left-hand side, we have got the cheap Ronaldo. In my opinion, this guy is so overpowered. Another player which is just brilliant. Jesse Rodriguez, as you can see, 87 pace, 84 dribbling, 74 shooting, 73 passing. So really nice all-rounded stats. Again, similar to Alessandrini, maybe a little bit slower, but this guy just feels like the cheap Ronaldo. Honestly, his stats in game, his stats feel so much better than what they say on his card. You know, he feels so fast. He's just really good at sort of cutting inside onto his right foot and then putting it in the top corner every single time. And he works really well, you know, with Busquets and Isco behind him, supplying him with those through balls and stuff. And overall, one of the most overpowered 15k teams which I have ever played with on any FIFAs, I think. This team is just, you know, so good, especially even in higher divisions. It's done so well for me. As you can see, 15k on Xbox One, and on PS4 I think a little bit more, 18k, so not too much more, but it's still very cheap. Definitely a team you should try out. It's also fairly high rated as well. You know, that midfield, you've got Busquets in there, which is 86 rated, Isco 84 rated, and Diarra 82 rated. So, you know, it's not like a really low rated team. They're all good players, to be honest. And yeah, that's today's video, guys. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you in the next video.